Asheville is the 12th largest city in North Carolina and the largest city in western North Carolina. The city's population was 89,000 according to the 2016 estimates. It is the principal city in the four-county Asheville metropolitan area, with a population of 424,858 in 2010. Asheville pops up on national rankings for a variety of things. One of the 9 most romantic cities in the South. America's best bear city. Most popular city for retirement. One of 6 top alternative travel destinations. One of 20 cities you should visit. Number 1 of 12 dreamy towns for vegan living. One of America's best river towns. Number 1 beer city USA. One of top 10 great sunny places to retire. One of 10 fantastically yoga-friendly destinations. Live music is a significant element in the tourism-based economy of Asheville and the surrounding area. Seasonal festivals and numerous nightclubs and performance venues offer opportunities for visitors and locals to attend a wide variety of live entertainment events. Asheville has a strong tradition of street performance and outdoor music, including festivals, such as the Lexington Avenue Arts Fun Festival LAAFF. One event is Shindig on the Green, which happens Saturday nights during July and August on City County Plaza. The Asheville Community Theater has 2 performance spaces: the main stage auditorium, which seats 399 patrons and named the Heston Auditorium for its most famous alumni, and the more intimate black box performance space 35 below, seating no more than 49 patrons. The North Carolina Stage Company is the only resident professional theater in the downtown area. The Asheville Lyric Opera celebrated its 10th anniversary in 2009. Alternative performance thrives with events like the Fringe Festival and Americana Burlesque and Sideshow Festival. Several burlesque and boylesque troupes have had success in town. Asheville is the home to Terpsichore's Theater of Dance and the Asheville Ballet. The Asheville Museum of Science is Western North Carolina's home for experiential science learning, discovery, and exploration. Explore the brand new Colburn Hall of Minerals, the Scanning Transmission Electron Microscope Lab, Mars rover, our Teratophonius dinosaur skeleton, and hurricane simulator. The Asheville Art Museum presents exhibitions and public programs based on its permanent collection of 20th and 21st century American art. Special exhibitions allow the museum to feature renowned regional and national artists. In addition, the museum showcases works of significance to Western North Carolina's cultural heritage, including studio craft, Black Mountain College and Cherokee artists. The Western North Carolina Nature Center, home to over 60 species of animals including river otters, black bear, red and gray wolves, and cougars. The Grove Park Inn is an historic resort hotel on the western-facing slope of Sunset Mountain within the Blue Ridge Mountains, in Asheville, North Carolina. It is a AAA 4-diamond hotel and has been since 2001. It has been visited by many United States presidents and many other notable personages. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the hotel is an example of the arts and crafts style. It also features a $44 million, 40,000 square foot, modern subterranean spa, which placed 13 worldwide in Travel Plus Leisure's World's Best Hotel Spas in 2008. The Thomas Wolfe House, also known as the Thomas Wolfe Memorial, is an historic housing museum located in the downtown Asheville Historic District. The American author Thomas Wolfe (1900 to 1938) lived in the home during his boyhood. The house was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1971 for its association with wolf. The Botanical Gardens at Ashville is a 10-acre independent, non-profit botanical gardens dedicated to the study and promotion of the native plants and habitats of the Southern Appalachians. The North Carolina Arboretum consists of 65 acres of cultivated gardens and seasonal landscape exhibits, 10 miles of natural wooded trails for walking, hiking and biking, rotating art, science and educational exhibits, special projects and important conservation and youth education programs.
And kind of what the Arboretum is known for, or collections of bonsai trees. These are usually in another area, but it looks like a few are out.
The Adventure Center of Asheville is a one-stop venue for family fun that offers a variety of activities from zip lines to high ropes courses to mountain biking and more.
We are an urban canopy tour, meaning we are 1 to 2 miles from downtown Asheville. We have 11 different zip lines individually. We do them in succession as a guided tour. Our smallest zip line is only 72 feet, but our longest zip line is 1,200 feet, about a quarter of a mile. We also have Asheville Treetops Adventure Park, which is an obstacle course in the air. It encompasses 60 different individual obstacles. It has 5 different trails, 2 easy trails, 2 intermediate trails, and a very difficult trail that's 45 to 50 feet in the air. We call that our red course.
The trails are color-coded to help navigate the courses.
Our adventure park is very unique in the fact that we take sort of traditional high ropes course elements, and we've incorporated elements no one has ever seen before. For instance, we do have a few zip lines on the adventure park. They're shorter zip lines, just like individual challenges, so they're not very long, but they are all themed to mountain sports around here. We have a kayak zip line, which we call our skyak. We have a hang glider zip line. We have a horse zip line, since there's a lot of horseback riding around here. We also have many other elements, just from bridges to rappels. We have a couple of free fall rappels, which are a lot of fun for the guests to build that trust.
Not enough adventure for you here? Hold on.
We are a member of the Wildwater family. We are an outfitter on 4 different rivers in the general area. We do jeep tours, train tours, kayak lessons, you name it. We have a lot to offer in the adventure world.
If you prefer a more grounded adventure, check out the Colo Bike Park.
There are about 4 miles of trail and a bunch of multiple lines and skill features. It's purpose-built mountain bike trails, but sort of for all ability levels. It is more of an off-road experience by design. Plus, we do full bike rentals here, so not just on the property, but you can rent a bike and take it out to one of the many destinations around western North Carolina.
You can choose to spend a couple hours on a single adventure like the zipline canopy tours or the adventure park, or plan on making a day of it with your own combination.
Biltmore Estate is a large 6,950.4 acre or 10.86 square miles private estate and tourist attraction near Asheville, North Carolina. Biltmore House, the main residence, is a CHT-esque-style mansion built by George Washington Vanderbilt II between 1889 and 1895 and is the largest privately owned house in the United States. Still owned by George Vanderbilt's descendants, it stands today as one of the most prominent remaining examples of the Gilded Age. The facade is asymmetrically balanced with 2 projecting wings connecting to the entrance tower with an open loggia to the left side and a windowed arcade to the right which held the winter garden that was fashionable during the Victorian era. The entrance tower contains a series of windows with decorated gems that extend from the front door to the most decorated dormer at Biltmore on the 4th floor. The carved decorations include trefoils, flowing tracery, rosettes, gargoyles, and 8 prominent lookouts, grotesques. The staircase is one of the more prominent features of the east facade, with its three-story, highly decorated winding balustrade with carved statues of St. Louis and Joan of Arc by the Austrian-born architectural sculptor Karl Bitter. To the right of the marbled entrance hall, the octagonal, sunken winter garden is surrounded by stone archways with a ceiling of architecturally sculptured wood and multifaceted glass. The centerpiece is a marble and bronze fountain sculpture titled Boy Stealing Geese created by Karl Bitter. On the walls just outside the winter garden are copies of the Parthenon frieze. The banquet hall is the largest room in the house, measuring 42 feet wide and 72 feet long, with a 70-foot-high barrel-vaulted ceiling. The table could seat 64 guests surrounded by rare Flemish tapestries and a triple fireplace that spans one end of the hall. On the opposite end of the hall is an organ gallery that houses a 1916 Skinner pipe organ. To the left of the entrance hall is the 90-foot-long tapestry gallery, which leads to the library, featuring three 16th-century tapestries representing the triumph of virtue over vice. Elsewhere on the walls are family portraits by John Singer Sargent, Giovanni Boldini and James Whistler. The two-story library contains over 10,000 volumes in 8 languages. The second-floor balcony is accessed by an ornate walnut spiral staircase. The Baroque detailing of the room is enhanced by the rich walnut paneling and the ceiling painting, the Chariot of Aurora. The second floor is accessed by the cantilevered grand staircase of 102 steps spiraling around a 4-story, wrought iron chandelier holding 72 light bulbs. 17 The second-floor living hall is an extension of the grand staircase as a formal hall and portrait gallery. Several large-scale masterpieces are displayed in the hall, including 2 John Singer Sargent portraits of Biltmore's architect, Richard Morse Hunt, and landscaper, Frederick Law Olmsted. Located nearby in the South Tower is George Vanderbilt's gilded bedroom with furniture designed by Hunt. His bedroom connects to his wife's bedroom in the North Tower through a Jacobean carved oak-paneled sitting room with an intricate ceiling. The suite of rooms includes the Damask Room, the Claude Room, named after one of Vanderbilt's favorite artists, Claude Lorraine, the Tyrolean Chimney Room, and the most grand, the Louis XV Room, so named due to its architectural scheme and furnishings that were very popular in the late 19th century. The third floor has a number of guest rooms with names that describe the furnishing or artist that they were decorated with. The fourth floor has 21 bedrooms that were inhabited by housemaids, laundresses, and other female servants. Also included on the fourth floor is an observatory with a circular staircase that leads to a wrought iron balcony with doorways to the rooftop. The billiard room is decorated with an ornamental plaster ceiling and rich oak paneling and was equipped with both a custom-made pool table and a carom table without pockets. The wing includes the smoking room, which was fashionable for country houses, and the gun room, which held mounted trophies and displayed George Vanderbilt's gun collection. Guests of the estate could enjoy other activities that were found on the basement level, including an indoor 70,000-gallon heated swimming pool with underwater lighting, one of the nation's first bowling alleys installed in a private residence, and a gymnasium with one state-of-the-art fitness equipment. The largest basement in the U.S., as the location for the main kitchen, pastry kitchen, rotisserie kitchen, walk-in refrigerators that provided an early form of mechanical refrigeration, the servants' dining hall, laundry rooms and additional bedrooms for staff.
Drive to Asheville to tour the Biltmore estate, see other attractions, and enjoy the live music. Driving distance about 225 miles. Driving time about 3 hours and 15 minutes.